and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. Who find home, all that I shall be reborn. Corn and grain, corn and grain, all that fall shall rise again. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. Sage and throne, wisdom's gift shall be our own. Crone and sage, wisdom is the gift of age. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean.
Hello everybody! Beltane blessings for everybody. How are you, my darlings? We are here again this Sunday for this celebration of joy, happiness in this magic day. Well, it was the 1st of May, but still the energy of Beltane is still with us, as we will explain later about the meaning of Beltane, the green man, and the great goddess. So it's nice to see you again. As you know, as always, we are going to start with the purification, the cleansing of our body, our mind, our heart. First of all, I would like to ask you, my darlings, how is the sound? The sound is good? Yes? Kate, Valerie? Right. Well, I suppose it is. And we are going to start, as I said, with the purification. So sit comfortable, lay down if you prefer, and be aware of your breathing. Okay, breathing in and breathing out. Let's go, my darlings. We are going to release all the tensions, all the blockages accumulated in the body, in the mind, in the heart. And we are going to start with our mouth. We are going to put our awareness here in our jaw, teeth, tongue. And being aware of yourselves, recognize your body. And breathe in and breathe out to release whatever is blocking here, or whatever is the connection with the karma of our ancestors through our teeth, or all the pressure in our jaw, even when we are sleeping. So let your jaw float now, and breathe in and breathe out. Always is good to open your mouth, even making noises. And you are going to start feeling lighter, more relaxed. And we move now to our ears. we do the same thing. We put our awareness here in ourselves, in our body, to release whatever is blocking our auditive channels, and just to listen and to be prepared to hear the beautiful sounds of nature, for example, or good news. And we breathe in and breathe out. And again. We move now to our beautiful eyes as well. We need to heal them. We need to take off all this tiredness, because our souls, our body, they work 24 hours, every hour, every second since we were born. So we are grateful. So now we release from our eyes tiredness to make them fresh, to see the beautiful colors of life and nature. And even to ask ourselves to improve our eyesight every day, every hour, every second. We move now to our brain, to our neurons. As you know, they work our neurons by electricity, and we have billions of neurons. Because the universe, the free energy of the universe is electricity, magnetism, and frequency. So we are these free energies. So this is why it's very important to release now in our brain, in our neurons, any blockages, any past traumas, any memories that they are not useful now. We release them to make the path open and free to ourselves to work better and freer. Let's go. And again. And you are feeling lighter, more relaxed, more happy. And we move now to our shoulders. As I said, always we try to carry the world in our shoulders. And it's now to make us free. We can do our best, but it's in our control. And what is not in our control, we have to let it go and to trust the universe to do it. It is for the highest good for everybody. So now please shake your shoulders very gentle, very gentle, very gentle, just to release whatever you have been carrying in your shoulders, in your back. Feel free to do whatever is necessary in your own rhythm, but very gentle, because it's you, it's your body. And what we are doing here is to purify our body, because we recognize it and honor it and love it. We move now to our throat, our communication tool, and as well, sometimes it's a bit stiff here, our neck, our throat, because we don't express what we need to express in an assertive manner, and sometimes the frustrated hunger becomes as well unfloated. So now it's time to release, and we are going to make the sound of Let's go. And again. And you can feel the vibration of the sound from your throat to your whole body. And vibration is frequency, so it's healing, like the sound healing. Let's go last time. Very good. Now we are going to put our hands in our heart. And we are going to feel ourselves. This time is for you. This time is to be with yourself. And just to remind that we are spiritual beings in these bodies. So now, touching our heart, we can feel the spiritual being that we are, our soul, and just to be with us. We are never alone because we are here in connection with the universe and in connection with everybody. What we need just is to be here. And when we are here, we are in a high vibration. The mind is not interfering. And it's a safe place to be, it's a happy place. And listen to your heart, to your soul. Be gentle. With love here, just for you. You are doing so well. Maybe today is time to go to our inner child to give some love and to remind us that we are unconditional love. And today that we are celebrating Beltane, a day of joy and celebration. Let's go when we were little girls and little boys. Maybe when we were 9, 10, 11. And let's celebrate Beltane with them And then you can see a big smile in your inner child and ready to jump and dance. Living wild and free. So pamper yourself. Okay. So now we continue with our hands and we are going to put it in our stomach. And our hands, they are already healing. You can feel the heat, the energy in your hands. So we are going to now to release whatever it has been stopping you in the organs, have a better digestion, to breathe better with your lungs. We are recognizing again our body. Very good. Now today, because it's the day of fertility, we are going to go to our sexual organs and we are going to release from there any blockages. To make us free, to create, to be fertile in our projects, in our business, or wherever we are putting our seeds. And of course, for babies, it is what we wish. So please now put unconditional love here. And repeat, I respect myself, I am important, I am recognized. Beautiful, very nice. So now we put our hands in our knees to move forward to the future with strength, acknowledging our fears, but even though moving forward. And remember, you are enough. So sometimes not doing anything is fine as well, just trusting. And being here now, we are going to be the grounded with Mother Earth, to continue later with the guided meditation to connect. So now please feel your feet in the ground, or feel your body in the ground. Feel the connection with Mother Earth. Visualize yourself in a green landscape, Celtic landscape, listening to peace, smelling the flowers and the grass, feeling the wind in your face, in your hair, and dance in the grass. You can feel the sun in your face, and in your crown chakra. And your crown chakra is going to be activated with the sun, with the cosmic energies, because you are grounded now in Mother Earth. You are ready to receive the transmission of the frequency of the sun. You can visualize angels, elementals, gods, whatever is easy or is more familiar to you. And you can feel now that this energy from your crown chakra is going to your whole body, all your cells, like a healing light, activating your whole body until you are just a being of light. You feel lighter and free, and you can expand this energy. Expand this energy from your aura, the whole planet. So we are making that the whole planet now is in a higher vibration and in a higher connection, vibration. We are all connected, and we are all in the only energy that there is, unconditional love. And then slowly, with this beautiful feeling and in this beautiful vibration, we are going to start our little talk about what is the meaning of Beltane. So in your own rhythm, just open your eyes if you want, or you can keep it closed. And we are going to talk first about Beltane. Beltane means fire in Celtic and is part of the main celebrations of the harvest, of the wheel of agriculture, of the Celtic wheel, where we were just living with the seasons, independent in the seasons and the weather. Our ancestors, we could survive better when it was a very good weather. So this is what all it was about. May it was already the seeds planted, so it was a time for germination. So what we have to do now in May is to celebrate and to pray and worship the sun and the earth to have a good harvest. Because remember, there were many things happening. Maybe there was drought, maybe there was no rain, maybe there were insects. So this is why it was so important. Beltane as well is like the beginning, the beginning of the summer. And the earth energies are very active and the sun energies at the same time. Last time we were talking that for now in these months the sun is in the base. It's like 90 days with the sun. The energy of the sun is really very dynamic and it makes us alive. So and the earth as well. So this combination between the earth and the sun makes like the plants, the trees blooming.
Mhm.
So this is why Beltane as well is the day to celebrate fertility and to pray to the gods and the goddesses to have that in the harvest. So also because we are always starting new beginnings, new projects, new businesses, whatever, it's time for you, to start germinating and praying or to put energy to manifest what you want. Also during this time, the days, we have more light during the day. So people after our ancestors, um, after having a very harsh winter, now they could be more alive and outside and working on the fields. And also remember what I said always about the alchemy. The morning dew now is in her best, and in the full moons of Aries, Taurus, and Gemini is the best. So as well on the 1st of May, the girls, maidens, women, they used to wash their faces with the morning dew. And it's like the force of life, is the best cosmetic. So Beltane means as well the union between the goddess and the god the sun, the green man, and the goddess Mother Earth, and in this time is flora, is the flower, is nature as well, is May, is Maya, the manifestation with growth and renewal. Renewal?
Renewal.
And the goddess is symbolized here as a maiden goddess that is going to be pregnant. And also it's important to know that one of the symbols, there are many symbols about the goddess, to know there are many shapes depending on different cultures and traditions, but one of the symbols is the snake, because the snake stops now the hibernation and starts being awake in the fields. And the snake, the shape of the snake, as you know, is a wave, and a wave is frequency, is the sign for frequency. So at the end, remember, we are vibration, we are frequencies. And the green man.
Oh, okay. Well, the green man is a symbol or archetype that's been used for many thousands of years before Christianity came. There's signs of it in India. It's a lot associated with the Celtic tradition. And again, it's asking us to remember our oneness with the earth. Sometimes it's called a vegetation god, uh, growth, renewal, but also like the circle of life. That we all go back to the earth and we're reborn. Uh, I mean, the term Green Man, as far as we've researched, only came back in about like 1939. But the image of the Green Man is there in churches from the medieval period, and from before that, because the churches especially were trying to maybe bring unify with the pagan religion and of an agricultural society. So they kept that there. Um, and why has it come back so much now? I mean, I lived in Glastonbury for a while, and there's often around this time of year you'll get people walking down the street wearing green men outfits. There's a shop there called Green Man and the Goddess, and in Wales they had a Green Man festival as well. And the idea is it's come back now to show us that we are part of nature. It comes back at a time to help us show that there's an imbalance in the culture. So this is about us seeing ourselves not as separate from nature or using nature, but as part of it. And I mean, there are other stories that could be connected with it, like Gawain and the Green Knight, where Gawain meets the man who's all green and chops his head off, but the man just picks up his head and carries on. And there's a whole set of stuff there, like in some other versions of the Grail story, Gawain is the winning knight because he's got a good heart. And he's in impossible circumstances, but he's redeemed by the goddess. But in later versions, they kind of moved the goddess out of it and changed it to Percival becoming the Black Knight. So there's always been some connection with that. And then there's John Barleycorn and what's the other one? Jack in the Green as well was another one. So there's been in the English folklore, there's always been signs of the Green Man, but it's only in recent times that we've really started using that term again.
Yes. So Beltane, as we said, is the union. It's the sacred union, the sacred marriage between the earth and the sun. And and the Green Man and Mother Earth, or the goddess in her maiden shape called Flora. And also people, as I said before, the snakes, they stop the hibernation as well. It was this time where the cattle, after they passing the whole winter, in the stables, now they were just on the fields. So there are many traditions that they were doing during this time in Beltane, and one of them, as you know, is jumping the fire. Jumping the fire because Beltane means fire, and also jumping the fire means like is the cleansing. You are leaving the past. Fire is combustion.
Yeah.
So what happens is just you release to start renew for the next season. And another tradition, as you know, is the maypole. And the maypole, is a stick, yes, it's with a phallic shape, and it's encrusted in the earth, so it means the union. And people or children or the maidens, they were playing, the Morris dancers here, they played until the whole pole is decorated. And all of these traditions, it has to be what we are saying like again, is about words about health. It was important to always to be healthy, also for the harvest, to have a very good harvest for the next winter, and also because it's fertility as well, and it's about love, and it's about passion, and it's about motivation. And another tradition is that people they used to spend that night from the 30th of April to the 1st of May on the fields. And there are other traditions that they said, and as well couples after the ham fasting, they have sex there in the fields as well to symbolize fertility for the fields. And so this is why another celebration that normally in our villages they were doing is the ham fasting. So the ham fasting, as you know, is like a pagan wedding. They're not going to the church, but it was the way to do it. And it's just to a little celebration where they jump the groom and they were tied up with a red ribbon.
Yeah, I think they still do quite a few ham fastings in Glastonbury.
Yes, yeah, and our sister goddess Beverly, that she lives now in Glastonbury, now she does these ceremonies. So, this is a bit of resume of about the Green Man, Beltane, and the goddess. So, taking into account all of this, what we said, now we are going to do our guided visualization just to connect with the Green Man and the goddess and to be ready for this season that is coming and to manifest whatever you want. And also, if you want to manifest love as well, this is the time.
We haven't brought our Green Man with us. We want to see a Green Man.
And we have a candle here because it's a fire festival. Okay, so let's go. So feel comfortable again. We are going to come back to this good vibration where we were before and to start connecting with the divine. We breathe in and breathe out again. To be ready to this spiritual journey now. Prepare ourselves. We are still grounded in Mother Earth, so we can travel anywhere. We are in the landscape where we were before, a green Celtic landscape, because today we have been going deeper in our Celtic roots. So you are walking now through the hills. Everything is green, there are beautiful flowers, the birds are singing, you are happy walking, jumping around these hills. And then you look at your feet and you realize that you are wearing another clothes. Or maybe you are barefoot as well, maybe you are wearing another kind of shoes. And there is a stream of clear, pristine water, and you stop for a bit to drink. Put your feet in this crystalline water. Feel this water in the whole body when you are drinking, purifying all your cells. And you realize that close to you there is an animal. This animal is your guide animal for today, and for always. So you know you have to follow this animal. So you are happy, following, walking, and then you see a beautiful forest with long trees, and you start walking through the forest with your animal. You had been in this forest before. You can feel like the trees are talking to you. So you walk very slow. Until you arrive to the center of the forest, there is a big fire. There is no one, just you. You and your animal. But then, look at again, you are not on your own. You are surrounded by your ancestors. And all of you are going to jump the fire to release any karma coming from ancestors, to be free, all of you, the whole family tree. The fire is purifying to make yourself, your life, free. And now everybody is happy, you and your ancestors, dancing around the fire. now that everybody is happy around the fire, you have to move. You say goodbye to everybody, and you keep walking through the path with your animal in the forest. And you keep walking, so happy. Another animal is taking you to the middle of the forest where there is more trees and is more dense there. And you are going to sit down there and you are going to see in front of you the green moon and Flora, the goddess, the maiden goddess. They are going to smile to you and you are going to feel the union, the sacred marriage between the green moon and the goddess. And we are all one. And you are going to see your face in the green goddess or in the goddess. And you are going to see your soulmate as well for you, together. You can manifest, and you can let the universe come to you for the future. The green moon and the goddess are gone, but they leave you a gift, a flower, to remember this and this gift to you. You take the gift and you put it in your heart. You continue following the animal until the end of the forest. And at the end of the forest, there is a village. And in this village, we are all of us there. We are dancing, we are singing, we are happy, we are celebrating life, we are celebrating joy, we are celebrating new vibration, higher vibration of unconditional love. So we are going to sing. All together.
We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. Poop and home, poop and home, for that I shall be reborn. Corn and grain, corn and grain, for that foe shall rise again. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. Sage and crow, wisdom's gift shall be our own. Crone and sage, wisdom is a gift of age. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean.
Yes, so we finished this guided meditation in this village, having fun. We were all together and this dimension, dancing, singing, happy and free. We were all free. So we're going to leave you with this feeling and vibration to continue the day. And just to say that this song was written in the 70s by Budapest, one of the pioneers of the ecofeminism or the movement of the goddess. I have her in Facebook and I think we should honor her. And Susanna Budapest. And you can read her books, and she was the author of this song. And also I would like to say that I am doing now shamanic healings, whatever you want to call it. So if you are interested, please let me know, no charge. And if you really need to, just give your name and write to me. And also Kate, that she's doing healing as well at the moment. Catherine Fuller, she's here now with us. So if you are interested as well, we are here. And that's it.
Yep, thanks very much.
And I'll see you next week at the same time with the connection to another god, with another goddess. So have a beautiful week. And we love you all.
Namaste.
And we finish singing, yes? Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to
and together we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. Hi, bye.